Hi everyone, we have a really important video to share with you today, but before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, we have a couple quick announcements for you.
So the first one's going to be the limited edition Let's Go Camping Blackout hat with the 3D silicone print on it. We announced this, I think, a week ago. We're over half sold. So this is going to be running for 30 days. We're limited to 145. We have almost 80 sold. And the reason why we're telling you this is because we don't want you to miss out, like we did with MJ's hat, the RVing the USA bling hat. That got sold out, and then people were emailing us that they wanted to. We actually just got an email about it, that somebody wanted it, but it's not available anymore. If you're interested in that hat, don't wait, guys, because it's not going to last. It's probably going to sell out before it times out. If you want that hat, the link will be down below. The second thing we want to tell you, and this is all time constraints, the City Motorhome Expo for 2026.
Through NIRVC.
Correct, through National Indoor RV Centers. The early bird special price is $9.95. That is for the full event, 2 people, all the meals, drinks, camping, entertainment, all that. We explained it on a video. We'll link that up above. But that's only till August 31st. Now, we received an email from National Indoor RV Centers to all of the influencers involved in this Music City Motorhome Expo. They are halfway sold out. Within 2 weeks of launching this, they are already where they were in February of last year. And they sold out for 25, I should say this year. They sold out for 25. So they anticipate this selling out very quickly. Also, after August 31st, you go back to paying the full price. So with all that being said, if you're interested in going, the link is below. Don't waste time unless you want to pay extra or you want to risk it, getting sold out. It's really up to you, but it's a great show. We absolutely love it. Again, that link will be below for the last video, as well as the link for the discount code.
Let's get into the story at hand. So this occurred on July 26th of 2025, and this was in Arizona, in Phoenix, and this is coming from Fox 10 Phoenix News. It was RV catches fire on I-17 in North Phoenix, family escapes unharmed. So it was an older couple, Rick and Beth Reed. So they were heading north on I-17 on July 26 when their RV blew a tire. Their RV burst into flames near Loop 101 and I-17. It all happened very, very fast.
Looked in my rearview mirror off to the left, and I saw fire coming up out of the wheel well. And by the time my wife and I got unstrapped and ready to get up, ready to look around, it was so smoky in the unit that we couldn't even see the couches behind our seats.
They were able to exit the RV, but it quickly became an inferno, totaling out the RV. Thankfully, everybody was safe.
Rick said just black smoke and then explosions, and it was just crazy. He did say they could feel the heat from 300 to 400 feet away. That's how hot it was. It was just such a quick explosion that happened. The fire spread so rapidly, they said they had no time to grab any of their personal belongings. I know Rick had said that Beth lost all her driver's license, her Medicare card, everything. And what was also sad is that their Toad also blew up.
Now, despite losing their RV and their Toad, they did have gratitude for, number one, them being safe, and then the amount of people that offered to help. They estimated 25 to 30 people were trying to help salvage this RV and their Toad.
Rick and Beth really made a note to thank, as he said, all the people that helped, the firefighters that helped battle this fire. And he said, this is what's nice. He said, you don't hear about the good ones all the time, and more people need to know that they are there. We do a lot of videos that, with horrible things that happen like this to kind of keep people aware. But there are so many good people out there that are helping in times like this.
You don't hear about the good ones all the time. And more people need to know that they are there.
Now, we don't know if this applies to this particular situation, but there are a couple of things you can do to try to help mitigate a situation like that. The first one is going to be, of course, checking your air pressures and the condition of your tires prior to every trip, and really quite often on an RV. We talked about the age of tires. 5 to 7 years is really the max. 5 years is probably, you're kind of pushing it. And it doesn't matter what the mileage is because they will age out before they wear out. The second thing, and we can't stress it enough, and again, we don't know if they had this on board, however, there's no mention of it being on board, is going to be a TPMS, a tire pressure monitoring system, that will let you know if there's a heat buildup, if there is a drop of pressure, or if a tire blows out, it will tell you also. I have the feeling that that tire, they may have been driving on it for a little bit before he saw the smoke, because usually if you get a flat, it doesn't go up in flames like that right away. This is just speculation, but we want your feedback for the people that have a little more knowledge about this, if you know if that was the situation. The thing is with motorhomes, if you're pulling something, you're not gonna feel it if there's something going on. Like right now we're pulling a trailer. If I get a flat in that trailer back there, I'm not gonna feel it. I'll probably see sparks at some point. We do have a TPMS on here, so it is monitoring the temperature and PSI of all the tires, including the trailer. We'll put a link down below to the one we use. It doesn't have to be that one. There's plenty of them on the market.
Something else we also want to mention that we just recently had done was Retroband. That product really gives peace of mind that if there is a blowout or something like that, it's going to have a much different outcome.
In this particular scenario, the Retroband wouldn't really have affected it because this wasn't a front end blowout. That's why they likely didn't lose control. But if in a front end blowout, Retroband certainly is something that can save your life.
We want to wish Rick and Beth the best. Hopefully their insurance comes through quickly and they're able to get back on their feet and get all their belongings, and really sending them our prayers and best wishes.
And hopefully if they see this video, they can elaborate a little bit more. If they had TPMS, what was going on. We're just speculating, right? We're just precautions you can take, but we'd love their feedback to help us and help other RVers. And again, we wish them the best and we hope to see them on the road.